Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Rice Owls offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his man. It's Sands. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna look downfield again. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The kick is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Jackson. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the big fella. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Owls in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Henry. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Get it out on the screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded, you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Big fullback's got it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, give on the inside.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Messer. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
3rd down coming.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They punted away on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. The give to the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Calls his own number.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The snap sets up to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sands. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try the counter. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Owls want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Messer. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. It's reverse. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll give it on the counter. Leaves an open space downfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Messer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sands. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the misfire, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looking for room, it's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on the option. The pitch. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Rice Owls, first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice move to keep running. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sands. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The option look. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Running back searching for a hole. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Messer. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. At the 20, he's got space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit, but more importantly now, I gave the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in the game. Now it's your turn to go. You put some points on the board. You take some time away. We can put this thing out of reach.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And down he goes back at the 3.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the 2nd half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He takes it at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in the...
There he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Toss sweep to the right. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Cole. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Number 91.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for space, it's Sands. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Owls will hustle to the line.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it himself. At the 45, on his way. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
That's good for Rice Owls. 1st down.
They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the option. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rice. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 9 over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line, rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Owls! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Rice,
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The sure hands, it's Terrell. Turning it on. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that,
he's loose. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He wants to throw it again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
and the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.